Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and I'm bringing you Super Arrow Idol with a best setup to level up your masteries. So if you're Super Arrow Idol player or perhaps Idol gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then hit that like button as well. Okay then guys, so actually as you start playing a game itself, first of the main skills you start to unlock, it's gonna be all based on a physical attack. And obviously the game concept will be between physical and magical attacks, main HP, HP recovery and few other stats. But that basically, as a storyline and a quest will take you, the main four are these, with a selection of two different attack types. And because if we actually go into a skills itself, and for instance the main skills, you'll be able pretty much to get plenty of physical attack skills when you just start in a game. That's obviously including a sub category as well. Therefore, it's pretty normal in early stages to maximize your potential with a physical attack. The skill is gonna be powerful, you'll see a good element of leveling up, gaining gold, etc. But in the later stages, actually the real benefit is to get across a magic attack. And in today's video I want to show you a good way of pretty much leveling up your mastery much quicker. So if I leave that here on that screen for a very brief moment, you will see how quickly these numbers are going up. And obviously, apart a physical mastery, we're talking here about additional 6 elements, and you will have to try to pretty much balance them out and level them up together. So there will be a different bonus per mastery itself, but actually the lowest level from all of this will also boost your total mastery, and that's additional HP as well as regen, and that's where you want to get. Obviously the more HP you've got, that always better to go and try to conquer a next stage, the stronger monsters, etc., because obviously you can just withstand the more damage out there. So I believe you should definitely focus on masteries as soon as possible, and that very build will help you to get there much quicker. So if I get now straight into that skill deck which flicked earlier on as I was pretty much going into mastery itself, this is the main setup you want to go for. You really want to go only for 3 main skills, and the reason for it is because these skills are the quickest in a game. You could add more skills, but that wouldn't be so beneficial, because for instance the basic attack, the fastest attack in a game, alongside 5 different elements, basically sends the message that every few seconds or even fraction of the seconds you leveling up 6 different elements. The second arrow I'm usually using just to top up one of the masteries, and it can be any arrow you want, but I would definitely recommend that you will go for a basic attack arrow. So what I mean, if it's fire, go for a flame arrow, if it's ice, go for the ice arrow. Do not go for the second or third, as these are more complex arrows. They might have a bigger damage output, but there is more cooldown to it. So therefore, this build should be based on a basic attacks, and pretty much you want to shoot as many arrows as possible, obviously within a certain time frame. So also when it comes to a main skill, the third one, it's still a life steal, obviously, because you'll be able to get in pretty high stages. I think this is a great addition just for this extra survivability. And now, when it comes to a sub skills, the main principle in here is to pretty much add as many damage attacks. And as you see, actually my basic arrow got a 5 different elements in here, and you got to actually be quite patient with these, because these are a high level sub skills. So you actually go and flick into one of these. If I'll go in a fire, the add fire damage, as you see, it's pretty much a quite late in the stages itself. So is the ice, so it's the lighting, and so on and so on. And that's why what I mentioned earlier on, you'll be heavily investing into physical attack, and in later stages you got to start doing that very transition. So the main principle is to take as much add damage skills as possible. Then alternative to it, if you do not have them yet, it's to go for a projectile ones. As you see, I still got 2 in here. You would definitely want to go with ballista as long as you have unlocked it. And then lastly, you want to go for as many skills as possible. We've got this smite, added to their name. Not all of them will be a smite, but you can pretty much decipher it from that icon, as these elements basically will be coming upon your enemies in a random parts of the map. You don't really even need to be there anymore, as long as you have casted these sub skills, and these will be boosting your mastery much quicker. So 3 main principles here: add damage skills, projectile skills, and smite skills, and you will see the absolute beast level when it comes to leveling your masteries much quicker. So that will be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.